have heard me say it the other day in a video I did, that I smelt burning when I was playing my music. So yeah, I was playing it, I don't know, half an hour, came home, and it was burning. I could smell it. Anyway, I thought, fuck, you know what I mean? It wasn't the amp, okay? So, it's not the amps. Now, found out what it is today the hard way. Let me just show you. You can see the burn on my finger there. So that, yeah, okay. So I'll tell you what happened. I got the ground wires there, and just to, I don't know, cover them up, conceal them, I put a bit of gaffer tape over them, and just yeah, and some electrical tape, I think. But I think I'll put some gaffer tape over them, just to, as a safety, in case, say, the screw, because they're held in with some screws, just in case the screw that was holding them in came loose and it fell out. You know what I mean? I've got the tape holding on now. I actually think that's what's happened. By the looks of it, the screw has come loose, and the tape is what's holding it, but it's not getting 100% touching ground, and so it's sparking just a little bit. Now, it's not worrying the amp or anything, but because when I've got it playing, this thing's drawing a lot of power through a not perfect ground, it's getting hot. And so the burning was actually the sticky tape, and because it's gaffer tape, you know, gaffer tape's got string in it, and that's what I could smell burning, the gaffer tape. So nothing's damaged here, nothing's hurt or anything. I've just got to make some better grounds. I will be getting, just to tell you, a Rocket Fosgate 4 channel, probably in the next month. Okay, next month, because my mate Byron with the Liberty, he'll be getting a 4 channel, the new Gladiator, Hyphonics Gladiator, to power his sound streams. We're going to get him. So as you know, the original amp was sitting here. I don't know why this camera is so bad, low lux, but you know how that was sitting there. And I'll probably put the 4 channel just here on the carpet, flat on a piece of wood, or on the side. I think I may have overdone them ones. They're my rear speakers, considering they can stick out about 4 feet. Australia's biggest bass channel, and until now I didn't have a wire stripper. Terrible. Anyway, I got one. Actually, it works real good. I love this thing. It's like 13 bucks from Trade Tools, direct. Anyway, cuts good. I haven't crimped anything yet, but strips so good. It says it only does 10 gauge, but it does 8. I did some 8 gauge with it, so it's not too bad. Look at that. That's the screw that was holding it in. It's not melted. That's the tape all over it. Melted all over the screw I dropped. Now that is my tow bar, which is a really strong one, as it wraps right around the well of the tyre, like that, all the way around. But I can't use that bolt because there's a fucking nut on the other side, and the only way to get to that is to pretty much take my fuel tank off. I ain't doing that just for a ground. I'm not getting under the car and all that. No, I don't care. No. Now they're my originals, which are on some shitty sheet metal in some little holes. Okay. So here's what I found. I can't use the shock tower because of a fucking piece of rubber in there, and it won't read any volts at all. Just there, above the little window, the little door in the back, it's the middle seat. Okay, here's 2 bolts, and they're obviously holding something. I would say just the little catch when you shut it, and they're decent grounds. They're pretty sturdy. They're nice thick bolts, nutted. There's nuts, washers, and when you take it down, okay, there's a full plate holding them on. Okay, and even some like little bolts that are behind there. I don't know. It's quite decent actually. It's not. Okay, there we go. I left it overnight. Couldn't be bothered doing it last night. All wired back up for the 2 channel. I haven't wired up the speakers subs yet for the mono block. Everything else is hooked up back here. Just got to hook up the speaker wires, which are just sitting there. Otherwise, it's ready to be pushed back. Okay, there we go. Light up. No damage done. Okay, all good, all wired up, working and everything. I'm going to push this back, have it in place, and then let's set the gain. Well, that's it for this video. You don't get to see any bass, but I just heard it on full, and well, what I'd call just about full. Also coming out of a CD, so getting a cleaner signal than I would have with a iPad. So she's loud, my ears are hurting, but that's good. Yeah, new mids and a 4 channel coming, and some bass with full power. Well, put it this way, I'm pretty sure the front of the woofer was out in line of the rubber. pretty much where it is now. So I think I'd say that's about 40-50 millimeters of X max, 25 each way. I forgot to mention, when this thing was on full power, when it's cranking and the bass hits, the voltage is dropping below 13, probably around the 12.8, 12.9 volts with the car on idle. So that's not high enough. Normally it'll sit around the 13. It was sitting around 13.6, 13.8 with the bass cranking, but with full power, that's how much it's dropped. So I will be getting, as I said, a 4-channel and more speakers, and I'm probably going to have to get another battery. So I'm going to have 3 Optimas in the one vehicle, and that should be able to hold my voltage back where it was, 13.6, 13.8.